In the tumultuous waters of the South China Seas, a formidable figure roamed, striking fear into the hearts of all who dared to sail its treacherous currents. This is the tale of Zheng Yi Sao, a woman whose name would echo across the vast expanse of the ocean, earning both reverence and dread among those who traversed its waves.
Picture, if you will, the bustling port of Guangzhou, where I, Zheng Yi Sao, was born into a world of poverty and uncertainty. But from those humble beginnings arose a spirit as indomitable as the waves crashing against the shore.
It was amidst the chaos of Guangzhou's streets that Zheng Yi Sao first encountered the enigmatic Zheng Yi, a notorious pirate whose exploits were whispered of in every tavern and alehouse along the coast.
Zheng Yi was not like the others. He saw in me not just a woman, but a kindred spirit yearning for adventure and freedom. And so, we embarked together upon a journey that would alter the course of history.
Yet, as fate would have it, Zheng Yi's life was cut short, leaving Zheng Yi Sao adrift in a sea of uncertainty. But instead of succumbing to despair, she seized the opportunity to forge her own destiny.
With the wisdom of the tides and the cunning of a fox, I rallied a loyal crew to my side and set sail upon the South China Sea, where I would soon carve out a reputation as the most formidable pirate queen the world had ever seen.
From the plundered riches of merchant vessels to the daring raids on imperial outposts, Zheng Yi Sao's exploits knew no bounds. But perhaps her greatest achievement was the establishment of a code of conduct among her crew, ensuring fairness and equality for all who sailed under her banner.
Honor, loyalty, and respect were not just words to be spoken, but principles to be lived by. Without them, we were no better than common thieves.
As the years passed, Zheng Yi Sao's legend only grew, drawing admirers and adversaries alike from every corner of the globe. But through it all, she remained steadfast in her resolve to chart her own course, unshackled by the constraints of society's expectations.
They may call me a pirate, a brigand, or even a devil incarnate. But to those who truly knew me, I was simply Zheng Yi Sao, a woman who dared to defy the odds and carve her name into the annals of history.
Yet, as the year 1809 unfolded upon the South China Sea, Zheng Yi Sao faced one of her greatest challenges yet. Chinese officials, desperate to end the scourge of piracy, sought aid from the Portuguese Empire, hoping to break the Pirate Confederation's hold on the region.
The winds of change were blowing, and I knew that the time had come to navigate the treacherous waters of international intrigue.
In early November of that year, Zheng Yi Sao found herself besieged in Tung Chung Bay, north of Lantau Island, by a joint Sino-Portuguese fleet, led by the determined artillery captain José Pinto Alcoforado de Azevedo e Souza.
We fought tooth and nail against the blockade, but the odds were stacked against us. The situation grew increasingly dire as the days wore on.
Frustrated by the lack of progress, the Chinese provincial fleet resorted to desperate measures, converting their ships into fireships and launching them towards Zheng Yi Sao's fleet.
But we would not be so easily vanquished. With the winds at our backs, we broke through the blockade, leaving our adversaries in our wake.
And so, with the clang of shackles replaced by the gentle lapping of waves against the hull, Zheng Yi Sao once again emerged victorious, her indomitable spirit undimmed by the trials she faced. Yet, as the year 1810 dawned upon the South China Sea, a significant shift was about to occur in the life of the infamous pirate queen, Zheng Yi Sao. Rumors swirled like mist upon the waves, whispering of a looming end to the Pirate Confederation's reign of terror.
The winds of change were blowing, and I knew that the time had come to navigate the treacherous waters of negotiation.
For the Portuguese and the British officially joined in the fray. The British ship Mercury agreed to join 60 provincial warships in patrolling the inner passage of the Pearl River, while 6 Portuguese ships joined the Chinese provincial fleet on patrol between Human and Macau for 6 months, ultimately blocking supplies lines for the pirates. The once powerful pirates, including Zheng Yi Sao herself, began to realize that their position of strength afforded them a rare opportunity to surrender to the Guangdong government without facing punishment or retribution.
Guangdong was desperate to end the scourge of piracy, and we were prepared to leverage our power in exchange for retirement.
Yet, as the tides of fate shifted, so too did the allegiances of some within the pirate confederation. Guo Podai, leader of the Black Flag Fleet, refused to support Zheng Yi Sao and Zhang Bao during critical battles, signaling a fracture within their once unified ranks.
Despite these challenges, I remained steadfast in my resolve to seek a peaceful resolution.
With the mediation of Macau's ouvidor, Miguel José de Arriaga, Zheng Yi Sao and her compatriots convened with Bai Ling, the viceroy of Liangguang, to negotiate the terms of their surrender.
I knew that concessions would be necessary to secure our freedom, but I refused to yield entirely to Bai Ling's demands.
The negotiations proved arduous, with tensions running high and suspicions looming like storm clouds on the horizon. Yet, in a moment of daring, Zheng Yi Sao personally led a delegation to the Yamen at Guangzhou, demonstrating her commitment to finding common ground.
In the end, sacrifices were made and terms were agreed upon. On April 20th, 1810, I, Zheng Yi Sao, stood before Bai Ling and surrendered with my fleet, paving the way for a new chapter in my life.
And so, with the clang of shackles replaced by the gentle lapping of waves against the hull, Zheng Yi Sao embraced the dawn of a new era, leaving behind the life of a pirate queen in favor of a quieter existence on the shores of history.